After Marlene Fraser received a visit from Tony Stark investigating the disappearance of Blue Marvel, she could no longer keep the secret she had carried for years. She finally revealed to Adam Brashear, her husband, that she had always been a spy appointed by President Kennedy's administration back in the 1960s, a countermeasure for being a superhero of color. Now, after being betrayed by his country, friends, and wife, Adam finds himself sitting on the moon, contemplating the silence and beauty of the world. How she seems so much simpler from here, thinks Adam while looking at the brightness of planet Earth. Suddenly, a shining object sits beside him among the rubble. I don't believe it. He picks it up. It's nothing other than the Presidential Medal of Freedom President Kennedy had given him before forcing him to retire. Then a calm voice appears, right where you left it. Adam looks to his right, and there stands a man-like figure. Come to gloat? Asks Adam. I merely observe, responds the entity. Adam breathes calmly. Whatever. So how much did you see? Enough to know that she is human, replies the Watcher, referring to Adam's wife. She should have told me. She's my wife. I disclosed everything to her, says Brashear, disappointed. The Watcher raises an eyebrow. Everything? What she needed to know, replies Adam, turning around. Ah, yes. What do you mortals call it? The pot calling the kettle, says the Watcher with sarcasm. Adam looks at him firmly. I thought I was done with the Blue Marvel. He was dead, buried in the past, never to be heard from again. The Watcher smiles, slightly looking at him. That's what you thought the first time we met, remember? Brashear's eyes fill with doubt. Yeah, I remember. The first time Blue Marvel came to the moon, he was furious at what his own country thought of him. The Presidential Medal of Freedom, he murmurs. He throws the medal across the moon's surface, destroying every rock in its path and forming a crater. Then a faint voice whispers, you realize you could have split the moon in two. The Watcher crosses his arms, disappointed. This is my residence. Blue Marvel looks at him strangely. I don't believe it. Even here, 40,000 kilometers from Earth, and the first thing I see is a giant alien white man with an attitude. The Watcher turns himself into a black man, looking at Adam seriously. Is this better? Blue Marvel's eyes lower. Not particularly, remembering how his own people called him an Uncle Tom for ignoring their request to subjugate the white race. He looks at the stranger and asks, so, who are you? The Watcher, he says calmly. I record events as they unfold in this sector of the universe, forbidden to interfere or lift a hand to aid. Watcher, huh? Replies Adam. So I assume you know why I'm here? Sadly, responds the Watcher, then turns, looking at Earth's glow. One universal truth I have observed throughout the ages, be it human, alien, or cosmic entity, that the heart is sick above all else, and desperately wicked. Who can understand it? Adam clenches his fists. What's that supposed to mean? The Watcher looks directly at him. So much about who you are revolves around appearance and pedigree, what group you belong to, who is superior and inferior. He pauses for a second. But in the end, we each go the way of all flesh, to dust. Now, with sadness in his eyes, the Watcher lowers his gaze, remembering. I know of people called the Kree. They built these ruins on which we stand millennia ago. Same problem. Blue skins against pink skins. Brother versus brother. All fools. All doomed. Do not let that happen to this precious world. But Blue Marvel looks indifferent, crossing his arms. Why shouldn't I? We deserve it. Then he grabs the medal again and throws it far. Maybe Connor was right, he shouts furiously. It's hopeless. Suddenly, the moon starts shaking. An earthquake, says Blue Marvel, looking around. Hardly, adds the Watcher. Now both look toward the dark galaxy. What in, says Blue Marvel. The Watcher just frowns, concerned. I believe your recent convictions are about to be tested. And from the distance toward Earth, a fleet of alien spaceships appears. An invasion force, screams Adam. They must be from the same race as that scout I defeated. The Watcher looks back at Blue Marvel. They could annihilate your entire planet. Adam breathes deeply and in seconds flies toward them. Not on my watch. As he gets closer, the enemy detects him and fires all their laser cannons. Blue Marvel evades, then with an enormous punch, destroys one of the carriers. The enemy retaliates with everything, but Blue Marvel keeps fighting over and over again until every invader force disappears. Now back in the present, Adam and the Watcher take a walk through the moon, passing the ruins of the Kree civilization. You chose to act, says the Watcher, despite the edict, even saving those who hated and spitefully used you. I had to act, replies Adam, looking at him. The Watcher stops, standing right in front of him. Now you feel you must step back into the light. Anti-Man is back. I know what he wants, just like before, adds Adam. Caution is advised. There could be more of the same, the Watcher replies. But Adam, now calm, looks at the earth. I fell on the sword once before, and as he takes flight with conviction, he says, but never again. At the same time, through the atmosphere, an enormous force lands in the Sahara Desert, fire and rocks flying in every direction, and from the rubble appears Anti-Man. Now, Tony Stark, director of S.H.I.E.L.D., is aware of the situation. It's Anti-Man, Reed, but we can't mobilize until we're ready, says Tony Stark aboard the helicarrier. He's not the only problem, Tony, responds Reed Richards. There seem to be antimatter storms brewing in the atmosphere. So far, they're of nominal significance, but they'll only get worse. Suddenly, a tap on Stark's window interrupts him. One thing at a time, Reed. Right now, He pauses. His face can't believe what he's seeing. I'll call you back, says Tony, looking at the reflection in front of him. And in the sky, calm and determined, is Adam Brashear, the Blue Marvel. Director Stark, he says firmly, I hear you wanted to see me.